friend, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for January 17th, Monday, 2020, 3 p.m. Eastern. There's interesting how we can remove ourselves from turmoil and irritation from external authorities. And there was something that one of our sisters had shared with me, and this was a trip to the beach, and I think a lot of you will understand and associate with this. It's basically, I'll just title it, I visited my friend the beach today. Now, kind of put yourselves, if you can, in that setting for yourselves. And we refer to the beach as my friend. My friend is always there for me when I need a friend. Today I needed that friend, and as always, that friend delivered with love, joy, and unending peace. I was not what one would normally call, it was not what one would normally call a beautiful sunny day. It was cold, foggy, and cloudy, yet it was magical in its own way. The magisterial presence of the beach is overwhelmingly peaceful and yet loudly mystical. In the fog, all around me, I feel like I'm in a cloud. It was misty, but it felt wonderfully refreshing on my face. I set up my beach chair on the sand, sat in awesome silence with me. I watched as a flock of seagulls landed in front of me. These creatures of Mother Earth who stood so very still in front of the lapping waves at their little webbed feet, listening intently to the ocean, as if waiting for instructions from her, waiting for their marching orders, or should I say flying orders. The feeling of oneness with nature is surreal. The peaceful noise of the waves crashing unto themselves and gently rippling to the edge where the sea and the land softly kiss. I look to the horizon, there is none. The misty fog and the sea meet with a long, soft embrace that never ends, not knowing where one begins and the other ends, blending so well that one is inseparable from the other. The love between the sea and the fog is like a long, loving affair of the heart, one always longing for the other, and suddenly they part until the next time they meet. In silent joy, I take a deep, filling breath of refreshing, salty sea air, filling my lungs with the breath of deep, eternal love, going straight to my eternal being, bringing a feeling of refreshed bliss and love from the Creator. I feel like I am a single dot floating in the air, so light, so simple, and yet still a bit complex. My friend the beach and I have known each other in this lifetime since I was just a child. You were playful. You brought me joy, and you did not disappoint. You never have. I trust you. I love you, my friend. I know we have met in other lifetimes. You are a part of me, as I a part of you. My love affair with you continues throughout the ages, never ending, always there, my magical friend. I cannot express to you the joy you bring to me, to my heart. So I come to visit you today to let you know I love you. I have missed you, and that I need your kind and comforting embrace. You, my friend, have been there in times of despair, loneliness, loss, heartbreak, times of wrought and forlorn, and I come to you once again to fill my basin with the love that is you. I lean my head back and close my eyes and feel your mighty presence. Listen to the music that your waves bring to my ears. Refreshing, loving, joyous, and the eternally blissful, peaceful noise that I won't forget anytime soon. I open my eyes and I look down the curve of your waist. I see beachcombers looking for the shells of your sea. I see other visitors who love you like I do. My heart rejoices knowing I am not your only friend. Friends on leashes, friends in golf carts, friends with fishing poles, all have come to see you, my friend, the beach, to express their love, their understanding, to feel one with you as I have. With deep, eternal gratitude, thank you, simply. For now, my friend, the beach, I bid adieu. I needed you, and you delivered once again. I already long for our next meeting. To feel your loving embrace, soft breeze upon my cheek, the taste of your salty warm kiss, and your majestic presence of oneness. I love you. This is a true depiction or understanding of all of us on how we connect with the universe by connecting with this planet, which we're all one. And to view it from this passion, from this connection, on this deep scale, it kind of shows us, all of us, as I shared this with everybody, I think we were all there in one way, shape, form, or another. And whether it be the beach, or the mountains, or the lake, or the stream, or the river, it doesn't matter, or the trees, or any of the other animals on and above and below this planet Earth Gaia. We're all one, and we're all connected. And all we have to do, all we care to do, is connect to the different parts of that of which we are. Because we are all one. None of us are separate. And even though it appears that that illusion is there, none of us are separate from each other. So when we can call on these, we can interact, we can become in an embrace with all of them. And that's, basically that is our connection to all things, for everything, everywhere. For instance, if you begin to learn about who and what you are, all through this entire journey, we are connecting to so many different things, continually connecting to so many different things about ourselves, about the gods that we are, about the love that we are. It's a continual process. And if we believe, truly believe, in the life that we deserve, not this helter-skelter, turmoil, stress, fear, anxiety, all that low matter survival frequencies. Can each of us believe in the life that we deserve? And if you really do believe you can, you will. And if you believe you won't, you won't. And you look at it from the perspective that belief is the ignition switch that gets you off the launching pad. And when it comes down to forming the foundation of existence, our beliefs create and shape our reality. See, this is tricky for a lot of the civilization, because when you were convinced of something and you deeply believe it, you're going to create it. And the only thing that can stop it is you. And that could be in a positive direction, or it cannot not be in a positive direction. So forming the foundation of our existence, our beliefs create and shape our reality. You don't have to see things to believe them. Okay? That's a big mistake. I got to see it before I believe it. So, whatever each of us believe about ourselves, our relationships, our money supply, our health, our job, whatever we're doing, is what we are manifesting, creating into reality, period. It becomes our reality. Look at this world around all of us. And each of us will discover our beliefs. Think about that. Every belief each of us have, every single belief carries an energetic frequency unique to it. You can only create into reality, into your world, that which resonates with the vibration of each belief. Have you ever said you believed in something, but there was like a little twitch that you kind of felt like in the heart mind that really didn't, but you said you did? So all you do is look around you, and you'll understand what you believe. So if you desire or you want to create into reality or to manifest something new in your world, the first step is believe that you have the power to change that particular situation. And then start feeling what it is like to be living in a whole new world. You see how that works? Now, the state of your affairs, your life, says nothing about you. Okay? The state of your affairs, your life is in, says nothing about you. It simply reflects the thoughts and belief systems you have believed to be true. You see how that is? Now, if you want to manifest something new into your world, you must believe that you have the power to change that particular situation. And then you start feeling what it is like to be living in a whole new world. That's like when you move from the third density to fifth. You start seeing things quickly change, transform. And remember that every belief that any of us have carries an energetic frequency unique to it. You can only create into reality, manifest into your world that which resonates with the vibration of each belief. If your belief is off, or it's not really a belief, it's kind of like wanting to believe, it sets a different vibrational frequency. Each time your mind entertains the thought, I am so happy, it simply programs your body to start stirring up a soup of emotional chemicals in the brain that correspond with ideas of joy. So your beliefs are constantly creating into reality, manifesting your experiences of reality. Your beliefs. I mean, any of us can choose to make our body believe in thoughts that we desire or dislike, and our reality will take on either experience. Okay? Remember, I've said that we are in charge of our genes, that we literally are. So that means that you can choose to make your body believe in thoughts you desire or dislike, and your reality will take on either experience. And for example, try holding your mouth in the smile position. We all know what the smile position is. For as long as you can throughout your day. Now, it may feel fake at first, but in a few hours, you will honestly feel more appreciation for life and joy inside. It's that simple. You know, you walk around and you try to hold the smile, okay? So it's smile position, okay? And you hold it as long as you can throughout the day. You don't have to be like brimming ear to ear, but to kind of keep that smile. And of course, for a lot of people, because of the ego mind saying, you know, this is ridiculous, and you know, you don't really want to do this, and it feels weird. But I guarantee it, within a few hours, you will honestly feel more appreciation for life and joy inside. The outer conditions of any of our lives will always be found to reflect their inner beliefs. What you believe inside you is going to definitely reflect outside of you. All the actions that we take in our lives are based upon choices. We make those choices, which are inherently based on our belief systems. If you have a deep belief that it is silly to practice smiling all day long, okay? All right? You think about that. You have a deep belief that is silly, that it's a practice smiling all day long, then you won't be able to make the conscious choice to make your mouth form even the most subtle grin. You live your entire life as if your unique, ingrained set of beliefs are completely true, giving your beliefs even more power and building up even more evidence to support the validity of these beliefs. You see how that works? Each of us, in our own ways, we're then caught up in a crazy, vicious circle that is like a belief merry-go-round. And it's constantly spinning in the same cycle and often undesirable direction. Every experience we have then reinforces your belief system until finally your mind completely buys into the illusion that your beliefs are real. And the truth is, there is nothing real about any beliefs. They are all fabrications of the mind. And the only thing that is real is that which doesn't change or die. The only thing that is real is that which doesn't change or die. Yeah, if you look at the landscape, if you look at this planet, and if you look at all the times, because you're going to be able to see more than you ever have been before in 5 density. that beliefs have the power to create and the power to destroy. This civilization have the awesome ability to take any experience of their lives and create a meaning that disempowers them, or one that can literally save their lives. Either way, Anthony Robbins. That's how it works. Beliefs are the steering wheel that directs your manifestation, creating reality into the now. It directs your creation vehicle down specific roads of reality. You can experience only as much joy, success, and abundance as your belief system will allow you. You see how delicate that is for all of us, all right? If your belief, and even though beliefs really do not exist, they're conjured by the mind, and you're finding out a lot of things don't really exist that we embrace into reality, and you begin to realize that if your beliefs are twisted, and usually from childhood all the way through life, into adulthood, adolescence, adulthood, all the steps in the body. And if your belief system is twisted, this is why so many of us are literally contained within specific belief patterns. There are those who believe that Lucifer is good, the thought, which is thought, Lucifer is a thought, which is not real, and we create that. And you have these people in groups that believe in that. With a passion, that thought is good, and the worshiping and the demonic energetics and the dark matter frequencies, that's all good. And they believe that, so therefore they create it into a reality that it is. See? Take a moment right now. Close your eyes and ask yourself this. What do I most want to believe is true? To create into reality, or to manifest the life I deserve to have? Ask yourself that. From the heart mind, within yourself, what do I most want to believe is true? To create into reality or manifest the life I deserve to have? Maybe it's something like, I can have a career that I deeply love and that takes care of me financially, and I'm becoming a money magnet. That's pretty general. Or you may want a better relationship by saying, my ideal mate is very attractive to me and desires me deeply. Or the loving universe is supporting me in creating my ideal relationship now. Just simply take a few minutes to write down whatever this new empowering belief is that you would like to have you create into reality or manifest. In any project, on this planet or any planet within any civilization, in all things, in any project, the important factor is your belief. Without belief, there can be no successful outcome. William James. In any project, the important factor is your belief. Without belief, there can be no successful outcome. And now that you have created your new beliefs that support the reality you desire, read over your words daily. Let this feeling of having this sink deeply into your heart mind. Feel it is true in your guy and affirm out loud each day this new truth is your reality at least 5 to 7 times. And remember, this is about programming your subconscious mind is what this is. Remember that you can do this same exercise with any belief that you would like to start believing at your core. And as you go through your life, continue to collect more data to support your new empowering belief. And soon you will start living the life that you desire, as if this belief is completely true. Then the desires that you hold near and dear to your heart will easily begin to appear in your reality. It's time to create the magical life that we all deserve. We all deserve. We are all meant to live. Not this crap that we have been subjected to. Say, not that. Sometimes I don't even have words for it. And surrender any stuckness that you feel. Okay? And how do you do that when you feel stuck? You let go. And when you truly let go, you easily find a clear and simple path forward. When you struggle, when you're fighting these things, you simply sink deeper into the mire of existence. So you enjoy the sensations of being where you are right now in this moment. See how it's connected? You see how it comes back to being in the highest of deepest gratitudes 24/7. Even if it feels discomforting at first, you keep doing it. It's insignificant that the ego mind might dictate to you, this is silly, this is stupid. Okay, so you're grateful for your fingers, big deal. You see what I mean? It is a shift. The collective consciousness, that's why this collective consciousness continues to elevate. Its frequency continues to increase and intensify in higher frequencies. We are advancing, and we advance only through within ourselves. There's nothing outside of us that can advance us. When we understand that beliefs aren't real, thoughts aren't real, and all these things are at our disposal, it is knowing this, which means that you could form a belief and create it into reality. All right? The thought connects with the belief, and the belief connects with your now, your moment, in your existence. And you create them all into reality. You manifest, you create them all into reality. You see how you are literally the master and commander. Can you understand that? Of everything. And the things that you look at and say, this is overwhelming, you surrender into it. You don't fight it, you just surrender into it. Now, for some, that's not what you'd say a real simple doing. But in eventuality, the more that you do this, the more that you practice it with yourself in your own way, in your own direction, through your own decision, it'll expand you beyond your wildest understanding to date. You see how we connect the childlike imagination. You can see how we connect and understand what is a belief. You see how we connect and understand what is a thought. You see how we believe and connect with all of this and how it's organized and it's not haphazard and it's not all scattered everywhere. That we just choose. We have that ability to choose. So, believe. If you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. I'm sure we all are. And the first thing that we would like to do is to relax our bodies. And the best way to relax our bodies really, truly, is just to let go. Surrender everything, all your attachments, all of your things, having, all of it. Just surrender it completely. Any fears, anxieties that you keep pushing under the rug, bring them out, give them a big hug, sit down on the park bench and have a talk with them. And then just you watch what happens. They'll just disappear. And if they come up again, you do the same thing. So relax the body. It gives the body the opportunity to just be, you know? It's not doing anything, it's just being. And it's in bliss, if you will, just the joy, it's just being. And as it does this, it just completely relaxes. Shoulders drop, everything just kind of falls off. You have no real concerns about any of it. And as we do relax the body, we want to move into the now. Because we all know the now is everything. The now is the past, the now is the present, and the now is the future. Now, do we really care to go? So many in the civilization will go into the past, open the door to the past, and then they'll go in there and they'll see all this baggage, all packed, stuffed. And then they take it and they wheel it into their future to create their future. You know, all the things that we learn from the past, we've learned already. Why reminisce? The excitement is moving into the now and creating our futures into the now and being excited about moving forward always, not looking over the shoulder, but just moving forward. So we stay in the now, and in the very now, all of us are creating our futures. Now, obviously, there's things in our futures that, you know, hey, there's some unknowns because we want it that way. You know how boring it'd be if we created it to the exactness that we desired with nothing left to chance? Nothing. And so, boy, wouldn't that be boring? Oh, my gosh. So we create our futures in the now. Do we wander off into the future to see, I wonder what if this and that? No, we don't. We're only in the now. We relish and absolutely are in the deepest of gratitudes for the now. Now, as we are doing this, we want to breathe. And breathing's so important. Most of us shallow breathe. What is shallow breathing? It means we don't pay any attention to our breathing, and it's just very, very slight breathing. Seriously. And the only time we're drawn to attention to our breathing is when we're breathing heavy. Okay? And even then, we're not concentrating on our breathing, but it's right up in front of us at that point. So, our breath is very powerful. So, for these bodies to focus on the now, we concentrate on our breath. And we breath in through the nose, and we breath out through the mouth. Take a nice, healthy breath in through the nose, and then we hold it for a very brief period of time of 3 seconds. We use these words or frequencies, so we use these frequencies and words to take up those 3 seconds. I am love, I am light, I am. I am love, I am light, I am. I am love, I am light, I am. And then we breath out very nicely. You know, you can kind of look at it as if you choose, in with the good, breath in, out with the bad, breath out. And this is how you can visualize how to empty and release any debris or any attachments that really don't serve you any good at all. So as we want to do this at least 6 times, but as we're breathing in, if you ever are in a situation where you are not focused, you're scattered, you're stressed, you're in a hurry, you're kind of miscombobulated, focus on your breathing. Doesn't take much. or through the heart mind. Focus on the breathing. Listen to your breathing. Sit on a park bench. Sit in a swing. Sit in a chair. Sit somewhere where there's no music, no noise, no nothing. And focus on your breathing. And see what happens. So as we breath in divine positive energy. This is the highest frequency. It is the highest and deepest eternal love. It's from the highest, deepest eternal love. The highest and deepest gratitudes. It is what we're made of. It's from source creation. Who created us? And what is source creation? Consciousness. And this comes from the collective consciousness of all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. Comes in through the God, through the heart mind. It does not come in through the ego mind. It comes in through the heart mind. You'll know it. You feel it every day, all the time. Comes in through the heart mind. And communicates in a wave, a frequency, a vibration. And as it does this, we're conscious, and we're in through the heart mind, and we are with the kingdom of God within, then we will feel the message. Believe in what you deserve. Believe in the life that you deserve. All of us deserve the best of everything, bar none. All of us, not just a few, not just one or two, but all of us. We deserve the best. We deserve the life that we desire. This isn't greed. It's any kind of selflessness from the standpoint of being in a negative direction of manipulation, deception. It is purely knowing within you that you deserve the best of everything. Everything. And you deserve the life that you desire. Believe in the life you desire. Believe in the life you deserve. And we're not talking about, I deserve to have a crappy life because I'm a bad person and I don't like myself, because that, you're way off in really assembling peace, tranquility, benevolence with yourself, and gentleness and kindness and love and gratitude. You've got a lot of work to do if you're in that mode. And it is, understand, people in that mode, it's all crap. They've conjured it up all themselves, all by themselves. It's all crap. But they choose to believe to live in it. That's it, right there. You believe that you believe that you deserve a crappy life, you are going to have a crappy life. Just, you believe in the life that you desire. And you deserve it. You deserve the best of everything. Now, as we breath out, of course, we know that the ego mind, the ego, is going to push the other direction. Well, that's being really negative. You can't be that way. You've got to be, you got to be down here. You got to struggle. You got to scrape. You got to worry. You got to stress. You got to fear. All of those things are conjured up by our ego mind. And remember, thoughts are nothing. They're just thoughts. You see how we have tricked ourselves repeatedly? An ego mind, there's front and center. So we are with the heart mind, and we emanate from there. And we are with the kingdom of God, the God within us. And we have many others with us. We have the archangels, cherubim, seraphim, archetypes, all of them This civilization vibrates at a different frequency. That's why we don't see them. You know, like we see each other. Sometimes they appear in humanoid form, and then it dawns on us after we've had the encounter, that wasn't Homo sapien or human. It was an angel. And they'll appear in the strangest ways. It's just sometimes you just laugh because it's a riot. But nonetheless, they are with us. We vibrate at a higher frequency now than we did 2 months ago. And we will continue to vibrate at higher and higher frequencies. And we have already entered fifth density. And we are adjusting, just like you would to anything. And it is imperative that we have the perspectives that we have in the now. So they're of the highest, deepest, eternal love, and from the highest, deepest, eternal love, and the highest and deepest gratitude. They couldn't be with us right now if they weren't in these frequencies, as we are. And there's trillions of them. And the same with the ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda, Jesus, El Morya, Abundantia, Pel, Thoth, and many, many, many more. What's the difference between the ascended masters and us as masters? Well, they have ascended out of physical form, and they hold God form. They hold source creation form, consciousness, pure energy. We, our gods, ascend into body to experience. They have ascended into bodies and experienced over and over and over again. They have mastered the ascension. They're able to enter bodies, do things, and then leave. See? We are progressing to that understanding, to that mastership. You can very well see why these bodies are temples that hold the kingdom of God within them. The God within. And so, they are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, and the highest and deepest gratitudes. We're all in this high frequency of deep, eternal love. So, we come together arm in arm, hand in hand, we form a circle of light. Trillions. And we form a circle of light around the equator of this planet Earth, Gaia, in this now, in this beginning meditation, in this circle. And our light is so brilliant, it grays out the darkness of space because of our high frequency within the body. It's the highest of the highest highs. So that frequency and that friction is so high that it emits such a light that it is absolutely brilliant and blinding. And it emanates from all that which we are, which is of source creation, which is of the eternal love. So as we do this, we encase the planet, we encase ourselves, we have this shimmering field. It's a gossamer that's created from us, from source creation of that which we are. And this field permeates the air, and it reflects multicolors that the colors on Earth pale in comparison to. It is brilliant glitter, yet you can move through it, and it moves through you, around you, in you. And it literally encases everything. And there's such a high frequency of deep eternal love. Emerald green flaming healing light, Archangel Raphael, that remind us of our healing power. The violet blue purple flaming light of Archangel Michael to remind us of our strength and our resolve. The white fire, our shield, our armor of the highest and the deepest eternal love light frequencies. And all of these, the purple transmuting flame to remind us of the fact that we can transmute any low matter frequency into neutralite substance. And we can literally send it back to the source creation for repurposing. And the violet ray reminds us of our ability to purify and cleanse the area of that which was violated when we transmuted it into neutralite substance. And the golden white pink light of source creation, of which created prime source creator God, of which created Mother Father God, the feminine and the masculine. We're all one family. We're all from one source. We are all one. And we have such a high frequency. The only time that we can be a threat is when we lower those frequencies to the extent where we throw open the front door and invite every single low frequency in. It is our choice. Always choose the higher frequency. And you will not ever look over your shoulder again. And as we do this, we step outside the body. And as we step outside the body, we float above the head. And all of this frequency, all of this energy coming from source creation is flowing through us constantly. And we're consciously aware of it. And we embrace it. And as we do this, we're compelled. We call out to all the light energy frequencies, all the light energy beings, and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-negativity, non-ego, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, peace, joy, tranquility, and benevolence. And they all come. They come in the googolplexes. They come from trillions of universes. One googolplex fills this entire universe. They come from every direction. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us in this now, in this circle of light, in this meditation. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and the deepest of eternal love. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and the deepest of eternal love. And we're all one. And we're all love. And our God-light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, beneath earth, many, many, many civilizations. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this now, in this meditation, this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, generosity, gentleness, kindness, humbleness, bliss, peace, joy, tranquility, benevolence. They come in the billions. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us in this now, in this circle of light, in this meditation. And their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and we are all one. And we are all love, and our God-light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon the galactics, all the off-worlders, many, many, many civilizations. Just to name a few, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the Pleiadians, the Syrians. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest gratitudes can join us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, and benevolence. And they come in the billions, arm in arm, hand in hand, and they join us in this now, excuse me, in this circle of light, in this meditation. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes and the deepest of eternal love. And we are in the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes and the deepest of eternal love. And we are all one, and we are all love, and our God-light energy is absolutely everywhere. upon our loved ones, all those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime, in all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this now, in this circle of light, in this meditation, in the highest and deepest gratitudes. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity and humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, and benevolence. And they come in the billions, arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in this now, in this circle of light, in this meditation. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes and the highest, of deepest, eternal love. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes and the deepest of eternal love. Their gods are with our gods are with theirs, and we are all love. We are all one, and our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. And remember, they have been assisting us in our evolution, in our enlightenment, in our ascension, in freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and slavery. We call upon all the light energy beings that have decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet Earth Gaia in this now, in this meditation, this circle of light. Just to name a few of them: fairies, sprites, elves, gnomes, dwarves, trees, elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, and the minotaur, and many, many, many more. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light, in the highest of deepest gratitudes. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-negativity, non-ego, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence. And they come arm in arm, hand in hand. They come in the trillions, shapes, colors, size, forms, configurations of which we have never seen before. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes and the highest of deepest eternal love. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes and the highest of deepest eternal love. And we're all one, and we're all love. And our God-light energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. It lifts the very fabric of creation. It is the essence of the highest of deepest eternal love light frequencies. It literally lifts all frequencies into the higher and higher and higher existences and closer to the highest of deepest eternal love and gratitude. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. We created this sphere over 2 years ago. This sphere holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. That means that those meditations, all of the meditations that we have sent out, are in full motion, high frequency, and constantly moving. And this sphere can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. It floods us, saturates us, our physical bodies, our God, with the highest of deepest, purest, eternal love and the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. It literally floods all that we are, of which we were made. Now you understand that there's no other way for us is to believe the life that we desire and deserve, all of us. We look down upon this planet Earth Gaia. We see all of our brothers and sisters. We see all life on and above and below this planet Earth Gaia. And they too are being flooded. All of those meditations, all of Source creation, all of what created us is beaming and brimming in brilliant light, literally graying out the darkness of space, and we are saturating and flooding all that there is. And this is the main reason that this planet and this civilization is elevating itself into permanency of fifth density and deep eternal love and gratitude, and living the life that it deserves, that it desires. And we are all one, and we are all love, and we are Source. We were created by Source, so we are Source. In true bliss, I'll join in meditation and return to close us out. us can, in our own way, sense, feel the frequencies as we become more and more lifted in this ascension process. So remember that we don't stop ascending. We continue to ascend. It is part of our journey. So it's not like you're in fifth density and you stop. You see, you continue to perfect and experience, and you continue to ascend, and you continue to get to know yourself of who and what you are through all forgiveness, great gratitude, and deep eternal love, and gentleness and kindness. So remember that each and every one of us are the masters of ourselves, and we create the lives that we desire. And we can also create the lives that we don't desire. So it is very important that we are consciously aware of exactly what we are creating. See? Because only we can shift and change it the way we desire. Take it with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, into the following morning. And we will have a TFCC this Wednesday night at 9 p.m. We will also, I'm going to be speaking with Sheldon Neidl in their webinar on the 23rd of this month. We're going to cover the status of the planet, the status of the civilization, the technology, the advancing frequencies of transformation. I will also be on another FISIC webinar that will be tentatively scheduled for March 4th. So if anybody needs to know that time, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with FISIC, but those will be coming up shortly. And we will be back here Tuesday, February 18th, 2020, 3 p.m. Eastern Time on this line to continue our global guided meditation